Hey everybody, this is Big D here on Big D's Fig Farm. It's August the 20th. It's it's about 90 today. It's hot, but it's not as hot as it's been. Sad when you say 90 is not that bad, but that's what we got here. So those who don't remember, I'm in Maryland. I'm on the east coast of Maryland, actually pretty close to Ocean City, Maryland, which is the beach resort here in Maryland. I'm in zone 7B. And I have about 26 trees in ground. I have a total of 60 varieties, so that leaves me with about 40 some varieties that are potted, um, which are all over my deck here. Violet de Bordeaux, which I also have in the ground, is right here. Squirrels have been tearing it up, birds, and you come and find this right here. When a squirrel, that's usually a squirrel, but sometimes birds can do that too when they pull it off. That's all they leave you. That's all they leave you of your hard-earned labor trying to get figs. It's frustrating. But I wanted to show you something that I've discovered so far has had a 100% success rate. That's a pretty good record. I've started on, because see, when you get trees like my Celeste back there and my Brooklyn White over here, even my Chicago Hardy, which is right here. When they get that big and you have that many figs, if the squirrels take one, you don't even notice. Birds peck on one, you're picking, you see peck holes, you just throw it down because there are another 1,000 figs on the tree still ripening. So it's just not that big of a deal. When you have a potted tree and the maximum of your harvest is going to be 15, 20, 25 figs, maybe, if they all ripen like this black Madeira. I don't even know if I'll get all those ripened. It becomes a little more painful when the critters steal what you've been trying to nurture and grow and get to perfect ripeness, so that when you do try it for the first time, you're getting really the deal from that fig, not just an underripe, but you're letting it hang there to a maximum ripeness, and then the day you go to pick it, some critter has discovered your nice ripe fig and took it before you get there. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. And I've been fighting squirrels and birds, and I try to trap the squirrels. And anyway, I've caught a couple, but not as all of them. They're still around. And so there is the ongoing dilemma here of how to stop. But here's what I've discovered. I've been taking water bottles. I cut them long ways, and then I cut them in half so it gives me two. And I wrap them around the fig and put a rubber band around it, and it seems to protect them sufficiently enough that the birds can't get to them and peck on them that well. And I don't know whether the bottles scare them or what, but I've not had a single one that I've put these on. Got a couple, that was Smith I just showed you. This here is called the Dame Blanc that I've got them on. I've not had a single one disappear or get pecked on since I've been putting these on. All right, that's a pretty good rate, not any. So this is my Petite Negra. I don't have them on everyone's. I simply didn't have the water bottle sufficient enough to do that, quite honestly. But this one here is splitting pretty bad, looks like. We had a ton of rain all day yesterday. That's probably wreaked havoc on quite a few figs. But that, putting the water bottle plastic around them with a rubber band has really been working very effectively at keeping critters from stealing my ripe figs. And so I wanted to share that with you, and tell you that's one thing that seems to be working, at least at this point. It does tend to, you got to be careful when trying to take the bag off of a really ripe fig, because most times their skin is very tender. And I actually have one over here on my Albacore de Mola Blanca as well. When you go to take the bottle off, sometimes it can scrape up and mess up the prettiness of your fig. Now, if you're just going to eat them, who cares? If you're trying to do like we do and do reviews on them for everybody's benefit, then you have to try to do your best to get it off. Another thing I'm noticing, which may be an issue, again, this is new to me, I've just started trying it. You see the humidity building up inside of here? I don't know if that's going to have an adverse effect on the quality of the fig. keeping that plastic around them. I mean, it's open on the end. It's open down here on the end, so air can get in there, but it's not like it's got a lot of airflow around it. So I don't know. All I know is the squirrels and the birds have been stealing them since I started putting those on. And so that's a winner. All right. Well, there you go. How to keep your figs safe from predators. Some people use nets. I guess I should say what other options other people use. You can buy netting, bird netting, and throw over your tree. I just don't want to have to deal with that out here on my deck all the time. So I don't know, just try to figure out other things. All right, guys.